Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. Let's get something straight. In this world, there are winners and there are losers. There are those who get their hands dirty and rise above, and there are those who sit back, wish, and hope. Today, I'm here to tell you the harsh truth. It's time to decide. You're either going to go all in, or you're going to be left behind. The choice is yours. Success is not a waiting game. It's a game of action, resilience, and relentless commitment. So buckle up, because I'm about to give you the tough love speech you need to hear. In this speech, I'm going to break down the core principles of what it truly takes to reach success. This isn't for the faint of heart. It's for the bold, the committed, the ones who are willing to stop at nothing to achieve their dreams. If you want to be a success, you need to understand the rules of the game and live by them. The first rule, you need to go all in, or you'll be left behind. Success doesn't happen by accident. You have to earn it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. Success is not something that just happens because you woke up today. It's something you have to fight for every single day. It's something that demands your time, your effort, your sweat, your blood, and your tears. If you think you can just coast through life and expect success to come knocking on your door, then you're already destined for failure. It's that simple. Success doesn't care about your excuses, your comfort, or your dreams. It doesn't care that you're tired or that you feel overwhelmed. The moment you stop working harder than anyone else, that's the moment you stop moving forward. There are millions of people out there who want the same thing as you, to be successful, to make money, to leave a legacy, but very few are willing to do what it takes to achieve it. Success rewards the ones who sacrifice, the ones who are willing to give up their nights, weekends, and personal time for their goals. If you aren't willing to do that, then you might as well throw in the towel right now. This world doesn't reward those who are comfortable. It rewards the doers. It rewards the hustlers. It rewards the people who are willing to push themselves when everyone else is slacking off. I don't care what your dreams are or how big your vision is. If you aren't putting in the work every single day, you're just spinning your wheels. The road to success is paved with failures, mistakes, and struggles. You will hit roadblocks. You will fall down. But you cannot afford to stay down. You must get up every single time. Most people want success, but they're unwilling to go through the grind. The ones who make it to the top, they're the ones who wake up at 4 a.m., who work 16-hour days, who never give up. They understand that success is not handed to anyone. It's earned over time through discipline, focus, and a relentless work ethic. So if you want to be successful, you'd better understand that this is a battle. You either go all in or you get out of the way. There are no shortcuts. Hard work is the only way. Let's talk about this myth that you can take shortcuts to success. That's a lie, plain and simple. There are no shortcuts. If you want to get ahead, if you want to be a leader in your field, then you have to put in the hours. There's no way around it. People who tell you there's an easy way to the top are either lying to you or are already delusional. I know it's hard to accept, but the truth is that if you want to be a success, you need to embrace the grind. The thing is, most people don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear about the late nights, the endless work, and the sacrifice. They want to believe that there's a magic formula, a trick, some secret to success that everyone else is too blind to see. There isn't. The secret is simple. Work harder than anyone else. You will face competition at every turn. Every decision you make is a gamble. Every opportunity is a risk. So what separates you from the rest of the pack? It's your willingness to work harder, to put in more hours, and to sacrifice more than everyone else. Success doesn't come to those who think they can coast by with minimal effort. It comes to those who are willing to push themselves beyond their limits, who wake up every day ready to fight for what they want. Every successful person has faced adversity. Every successful person has encountered failure. But what they all share is the willingness to keep pushing through, to keep working hard, and to keep their eyes focused on the prize. Success is built on hard work. No one can escape that reality. So, if you want to win, you better be ready to put in the effort and put in the hours. You have no other choice. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Let me make this crystal clear. You will never be successful if you're comfortable. Comfort is the enemy of progress. Comfort makes you lazy, complacent, and stagnant. The moment you stop feeling uncomfortable, that's the moment you start to lose. If you want to succeed at the highest level, you must get comfortable with discomfort. That's where the magic happens. Success requires you to step outside of your comfort zone. It requires you to do things that scare you. It requires you to take risks that others would never dare to take. If you're constantly in your comfort zone, you're never going to grow. You're never going to experience the breakthroughs that come from facing fear and adversity. The truly successful people are those who look fear straight in the face and say, I'm doing this anyway. You must push yourself. Every time you think you've reached your limit, you need to find a way to push past it. Every time you feel like quitting, you need to keep going. The greatest rewards come from the greatest challenges. You cannot grow without pushing through obstacles. Success doesn't happen when everything is going smoothly. It happens when you're willing to fight, even when it feels like you're fighting a losing battle. If you are too comfortable, then you are not evolving. You are not moving forward. You are stuck. The world rewards those who break through the barriers of their comfort zones and conquer their fears. And that is exactly what you need to do. You need to become someone who thrives in the unknown, who welcomes uncertainty, and who constantly seeks out the next challenge. The moment you stop seeking growth, you stop seeking success. Discipline is the key to consistency. Success is not a one-time event. It's a lifelong commitment. If you want to achieve your goals, you have to show up every day, no matter how you feel. That's where discipline comes in. Discipline is what separates the dreamers from the doers. It's what keeps you focused when the excitement fades and the hard work begins to feel like a grind. Discipline is about doing the things that you don't want to do, even when you don't feel like doing them. It's about being consistent even when you're tired, when you're discouraged, or when you just want to take a break. The truth is, everyone feels like quitting at some point. But discipline is what drives you to keep going when your body and mind tell you to stop. Without discipline, you'll never achieve anything. Without consistency, your efforts will be wasted. You must create routines, establish habits, and hold yourself accountable every single day. You cannot afford to take days off, to rest, or to slack off. The minute you do, you're falling behind. The minute you lose that discipline, you're going to lose momentum. And that's the last thing you want when you're on the path to success. The most successful people are the most disciplined. They wake up early, they plan their days, they execute their plans with precision. Discipline is not an option, it's a necessity. If you want to be a champion, you must have the discipline of a champion. You have to outwork everyone else. And you have to do it day in and day out with no excuses and no breaks. This is what success requires. Focus is everything. Don't let distractions win. Focus is one of the most powerful tools you have in your arsenal. And let me tell you something, distractions are your enemy. In today's world, there are more distractions than ever before. Social media, entertainment, other people's problems, your own doubts, they're all vying for your attention. But if you let these distractions take over, you're doomed. You can't afford to lose focus. If you want to succeed, you need to keep your eye on the prize. And you need to block out. Focus means prioritizing your goals over everything else. It means saying no to the things that will waste your time and energy. It means being intentional about where you invest your resources. Success doesn't come to the person who spreads themselves thin across 1,000 different things. It comes to the person who is laser focused on their mission and their vision. Every successful person I know has one thing in common. They know exactly where to place their focus. They understand the importance of saying no to distractions and committing fully to the task at hand. They don't let their attention wander. They don't waste time on things that don't matter. They stay focused on the big picture. And that's what makes them stand out from the crowd. The moment you let distractions creep in, the moment you lose your focus is the moment you lose control of your success. So start taking your focus seriously. Eliminate distractions, make your time count, and keep your eyes on your goals. Focus is your weapon. Use it wisely or it will be used against you. Surround yourself with the right people. You cannot do it alone. I don't care how talented you are, how smart you are, or how hard you work. If you're surrounded by the wrong people, you're not going to make it. The people you choose to spend your time with will either lift you up or drag you down. If you're surrounded by mediocrity, you're going to end up mediocre. If you're surrounded by complacency, you're going to get complacent. You need to surround yourself with people who challenge you, who push you, who hold you accountable. You need people who are on the same mission as you, who won't let you quit when the going gets tough. You need mentors who have been where you want to go, who can guide you and show you the ropes. Success is a team sport. It's about surrounding yourself with a group of people who believe in you and push you to become better. The people you associate with are a direct reflection of who you are. If you're hanging out with losers, you're going to become a loser. If you're hanging out with successful, driven, ambitious people, you're going to start thinking like them. Success requires that you actively seek out people who are better than you, who challenge your beliefs, who demand excellence from you. It's time to start choosing your inner circle wisely. Surround yourself with people who want more out of life, who are willing to push past their own limits, and who are committed to greatness. You cannot succeed alone. And if you don't surround yourself with the right people, your dreams will remain just that, dreams. Take risks, there's no reward without them. This is it, the final key to success. You have to take risks. Big, bold, uncomfortable risks. You can't play it safe if you want to reach your potential. You can't hide behind what's familiar. If you want something greater, you have to step into the unknown. You have to be willing to fail, because without risk, there is no reward. Every successful person has faced moments of uncertainty, moments when they had to take a leap of faith. The road to success is filled with risks. It's not for the faint-hearted. You need to be willing to bet on yourself, to make decisions that scare you, to take risks that others wouldn't dare to take. That's how you set yourself apart. That's how you win. Taking risks doesn't mean being reckless. It means being bold. It means stepping out of your comfort zone and doing what others won't do. It means investing in yourself, in your dreams, and in your future. If you aren't taking risks, you're standing still. You're playing it safe. And playing it safe won't get you anywhere. If you want to win big, you have to be willing to lose big too. Taking risks is where the magic happens. It's where breakthroughs happen. It's where success is born. So stop playing small, start taking the risks you need to take, and start moving towards your greatness. Now that I've laid it out for you, the ball is in your court. You have the tools, the knowledge, and the brutal truth right in front of you. But what are you going to do with it? Are you going to sit back and wait for some miracle to happen? Or are you going to take action? Are you going to continue with your comfortable little life and hope success will come? Or will you step up and fight for it? The reality is this: you can either go all in or you can be left behind. There's no middle ground. The world doesn't care about your feelings, your fears, or your excuses. It's ruthless. It rewards the relentless, it rewards the brave, but it punishes those who hesitate, those who sit on the sidelines, those who think success will just fall into their laps. It doesn't work that way. You must decide now, right now. Will you take the hard path? Will you face the obstacles, the setbacks, and the failures and keep going? Will you push past your limits, break through your comfort zones, and embrace the grind? Because that's the only way to get where you want to go. And don't think for 1 second that it's going to be easy. It won't be. But that's why most people will never reach their full potential. They aren't willing to go through the fire to get what they want. So as I leave you today, remember this: success doesn't wait for anyone. You either seize it or you miss it. The choice is yours. Don't waste time making excuses. Don't waste time dreaming without doing. Take action. Go all in. And I promise you, when you do, the world will open up for you in ways you can't even imagine. The only question is, are you ready to take that leap? Because if you are, there's no turning back. And that, my friends, is the harsh truth about success.